Good morning. I'm sure you read the title of this video, so you know what it's about. A morning routine deal might not seem like super duper on brand for me and this very food related channel, but we will get to some food stuff. And also, I know I've mentioned some depression, seasonal affective disorder, whatever you want to call it, and it is still the dead of winter here in New York City, and I have found that having a really slow, chill, gentle, and like kind of routine-y morning routine has helped me. So I wanted to share what that's looked like for me in case you are also going through it and you want some ideas, or in case a chill video sounds comforting to you, or in case you're nosy like I am and you just like watching other people's morning routines. I will walk you through what my typical morning looks like, and my typical morning happens to be this morning. So let's get into it. Me and Charlie are gonna talk you through. So I'm very much a morning person, and until recently that really meant to me like I really wanted to be getting work done first thing in the morning, but lately I've been, like I said, just trying to take things slow. I get up between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. naturally, and as it is winter here in New York, it's still quite dark out when I get up, so the first thing I do is roll myself out of bed, go and greet Izzy at the door. He gets a big pet in the morning. Side note, I'm very excited to share this morning routine with you, mostly because I want to show you my ridiculous onesie. They are old, and sometimes you can find them on Poshmark or other resale websites if you also want to look silly and be cozy in the winter like I do. Warmth is very important to me this time of year. I usually get up before Quentin, so it's my job to go out and make the coffee for both of us. I really enjoy the process of making my coffee. I wouldn't call it a ritual necessarily. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. The smells, the sensations, and then obviously I get to drink the caffeine. That's the best part. I pour myself a big old glass of water at that point as well. It is important to stay hydrated. Two things that I've added to my morning routine in the last month or so that are specifically to help me with the seasonal affective disorder are my SAD lamp. Some people call them happy lamps. They're basically lamps that simulate light exposure you might get from the sun in warmer months, and they are clinically proven to help with seasonal affective disorder. I am not a doctor, so I won't recommend that you use one unless you speak with your doctor or your therapist, but I've been using mine for the last month or so pretty religiously every morning for 35 minutes, and I don't know if it's helping. It definitely helps to have some sort of ritual in the morning, and adding this to it has been quite calming. And then I am also journaling, and I am shocked to hear myself say that. I am not a journaler. I am the type of person who would buy a journal, write in it for a day or two, and then leave it by the wayside. And I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen here, but I definitely have been enjoying the process of writing down my thoughts. In the last couple of weeks, I've also been trying to incorporate a gratitude practice, which again, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but it has been helping me. And honestly, I feel like I had just reached a point where I would try anything to feel better. And I do think the gratitude practice is helping me. I just write 3 things down in the morning that I felt grateful for the day before. It's just a nice reminder of all of the really lovely things, people, experiences I have going on in my life. I recommend it if you are looking for something that might be able to lift your mood. This has definitely helped me. Then I'm only human, so while I wait out the rest of the 35 minutes or so, I usually just sit and chat with Q over coffee. I scroll, obviously, over on TikTok and Instagram, and then I am, like every other millennial, laying that silly game Wordle. I send the results every day to a group of friends. It's like a funny virtual way to connect with people, which I love, and it's really not that deep, but I do like to play the Wordle in the morning. And then I obviously take a little break for some kitty cuddles. That happens throughout the morning. It was a very snowy morning this morning, so yeah, just really focusing on staying cozy and warm today. Kitty snuggles are necessary. Breakfast really varies for me, and the time that I have it also really varies, but this morning I was feeling a little hungry right after my time with my little happy lamp, so I guess my morning routine actually starts last night because I made myself some overnight oats. I pretty much eyeballed everything, which I usually do for overnight oats, but I have dropped a really loose recipe down in the description box if you do want to check that out. And so yeah, sitting down to breakfast, enjoying that with Q this morning, and I ended up only eating about half of it at this time, feeling full, and then coming back to it later, which is pretty typical for me. So post kitty snuggles, I headed back and got myself kind of put together for the day, which for me looks like very, very minimal skincare. Then obviously I do sunblock even if I'm not planning on going right outside. I am 30, the sunblock is necessary, and brush teeth, deodorant, all that stuff that's not that interesting to show you, but I do that. I did just get dressed, picking out clothing that was focused on keeping myself warm and cozy, lots of layers, something that I could feel good and comfortable in, which has also been important to me as I work towards some like body positivity stuff or just body acceptance stuff. And sometimes I slap a little makeup on. I did today because I am filming for you, but that's also always very minimal. In the warmer months, I typically take a pretty long morning walk, but I have noticed that the cold is really affecting my mood, so I'm just trying to be gentle with myself, really listen to what my body and my mind are asking for. And for me, that means that the morning walks are on hold right now, and I've been doing kind of like afternoon movement, which is helping me. So this morning, no movement, which is fine. And really, that is what my morning routine is looking like. The last thing I do is sit down, take some, again, minimal supplements, and now I'm going to get my day started, and I am extra, so I've got my second journal where I keep all of my like list making. So I'm gonna sit down, make a to-do list, and get on with it today. And first thing on my to-do list today is go to therapy. That happens on Friday mornings when I'm filming this, and I would be remiss not to mention that because I'm obviously talking about my mental health, and for me, a focused or like specific morning routine was just not enough to help me. I needed help from someone else, and there's no issue with that. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a chill, cozy morning, and this is a reminder that just because I do something does not mean you need to do it, and just because I don't do something doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing it. So take care of yourself. I hope you have a lovely, cozy, chill, well-fed week ahead.